Welcome back to the Idle Talk minis. It's your boy Fernando, and today I'm here to talk to you with this weird movie I saw on what's it May 15th. It's called Subspecies, right? 5 Blood Rise. So, so this movie has been rated 8.3 out of 10 by IMDb, and it serves as a was it prequel? It's a prequel, but it's a fifth movie, like Star Wars kind of. But just in the fact that there's prequels, like after the original ones, okay? Not in any of the themes or related content to that. But Subspecies 5 Blood Rise released in 2023, and the description of it is stolen by Crusaders on the night of his birth. He has no knowledge of his bloodline. His mother, a demon. His father, a vampire. So we follow this main character, okay? He was saved from his demon mother by the church, and they like allegedly try to kill her. So they stab a big cross through her. She ultimately lives, which is important to the story. But so he is a demon vampire thing. So he is deformed. So the church kind of like mutilates his hands, like cuts off his ears to shape it and make him look more human. So this guy, when we see him in the current day present, this movie was crazy, guys. Like it was like not crazy like good, but crazy in a way where it was very confusing if you didn't watch any of the other ones. And because I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't know. It sounded like a an interesting concept. Like when I saw it in the Alamo Pass, because it was only one day that they're showing this, so I was like, oh, let's go watch this niche looking like movie. But it's about vampires and demons and witchcraft and all that other shit. So basically this guy is tasked with hunting down these demons and vampires and killing them in the name of the church. So he carries holy water. He's got a gang with him. They got crosses. And so in the beginning of the movie, he encounters his mother, who doesn't he really doesn't know that's his mother. So he tries to kill her, and then she's like, "Ooh, soon you'll be revealed everything." And then so they rescue this woman and this child, who the child turns out to be his brother, because his father, the vampire, had sex with this woman that he rescued, and that child is the offspring of that. So that's his younger brother, the main characters. At this time, he's old, and he's like a grizzled like a warrior, and killing things for the church, and bringing justice and peace and whatever. And he falls in love with this girl, bro. The mother of his brother. He's down bad for her. And guess what? They're about to have sex. They're making out in front of the kid, by the way, which is, I mean, I guess for that time period, I mean, that kid should just turn over and like look away and cover his ears. But she had a bite on her leg, and then so she does like a little hoax, like hex thing on him, and she's like, I am your master. You will serve me, and you'll do me no harm." And so she bites him, sucks on his fucking blood, and then he becomes a vampire. And up to that point, his homies, they all died except one guy, and he's like, "Yo, we're supposed to kill anything that lives in the castle, bro. Like, when we clear it out, when we clear the building, we gotta clear it for sure. Like, we can't have survivors." And turns out he was right. And then the mother ultimately kills that guy and meets up with her son. She's like, "Yo, I know you just got bit, like you just got played, but I can teach you the ways. I can teach you how to survive. I can teach you how to be a vampire demon thing." And so he does. So he abandons his faith in the church, and he goes off and he does this. So hundreds of centuries, like I think a couple of centuries pass. He's getting stronger with these powers. Everybody who has these powers kind of steers clear of each other. Okay, they don't really go in their own separate directions. It's like they got territory, so he'd be staying over there, dad stays over there. But he vows to get the girl back. He's like, "Yo, I'm a killer or be with her. Nope, no ifs, ands, buts about that." So he encounters these two siblings, very, very cute siblings. One of them is a very susceptible person, so it's a brother, and the girl is very strong-willed that she doesn't want anything to do with him. So he approaches them. He's like, "Yo, I can make your music live on forever. I could grant you the immortality." Don't look at me like that, cat. I swear to God. The immortality of having your music flow and live forever. And so the brother's like, "Yeah, I want my music to live forever." And so he kind of wants to accept the deal, and she's like, "No, we're good, bro. We're good." They're staying in this barn because they didn't make enough money, and there's a cross on the door. And she's like, "No, let's not do that." And the brother barges out, and then he just bites him. And then he's like, "Yo, he's gonna die if you don't let me bite you, girl. Like I don't know what to tell you, but he's about to die. So she like goes, all right, bite me. And so they're both dying, and he's like, yo, pledge your allegiance to me, and I'll revive you. And they're like, yeah, we pledge our allegiance, and boom, yeah, now we have this fatherly arc with this guy and these two kids. The kids hate him. They're like, fuck off, you fucking manipulated us, you violated us, like are now I hate music. The brother's like, I keep trying to like sing, but she doesn't want to play, and blah 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 blah. And ultimately, music is lost to them, so they become bitter, and they ultimately train with him, right? And like the guy thinking he's making progress with his family. He's like, yeah, we're gonna be strong together. He betrays his mom, and then starts his new family, and then all of a sudden they betray him and they dip too. So the story gets messy from here. But I love this movie. I think I gave it a solid 6 out of 10, but it's my favorite 6 out of 10 movie of all time. Because A, it's very niche. You needed to have liked the first 4 in order to like this one. And this one was produced during COVID, so they couldn't necessarily go to the original set that they had. I think it was in another foreign country, so they decided to get another castle somewhere else and write the movie there. So the guy, as he's aging, right? Because he was old to begin with, but now that he's old, he's aging, and like he's like a demon vampire thing. He's like fucking decaying through our very eyes. He is hilarious throughout this whole movie. The way his mannerisms are, the way the actor is like consistently drooling throughout the whole thing. It felt like no matter what scene it was, this guy just kept drooling as he was talking to any of the characters. But let's dial back into the story as the main plotline. He eventually meets up with this woman that betrayed him, kind of, and he's like still in love with her. He's like, "Yo, I want to like show you my gratitude. I want to be with you." And the woman's like, "Oh, I want to be with you because the thing you gave me at the beginning helped me ease my pain as I was transitioning into a vampire, and I'm forever grateful." Blah 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 blah. And then turns out the 2 children that he had were there. Now they serve her, and he's like, "Oh, these are mine," and she's like, "I'll give you the girl back. In exchange, you give me the boy, and he's gonna be my boy toy. I like him. I wanna bite him. I wanna do stuff with him." And so they agree on that. The girl is very reluctant to do anything, but they ultimately agree. But then there was this girl who appeared throughout various times in the like subplot, who is now taking up the mantle of what he used to do. So he used to hunt down these demon vampires, kill them in the name of the church. So now this girl does that. And so this girl shows up ready to kill him numerous times. He ultimately gets the jump on her the second time, gets bitten, so she's a vampire now. She was his prisoner for a long time. Somehow she escaped, again, after him training them for so long, and then they betray him, obviously. And so she comes back at the end of the film. She kills almost everybody, and she shoots him with an arrow, and she's like, when I come back, you better not be here. You better not be here, because if you're here, you're done. You're dead. I don't care. I don't care that you like manipulated me into like serving you for my life. You're dead. If you come, if I see you, you're done. You're done. Get the fuck out of here. And so yeah, that's how the movie ends. He escapes, and she goes off and kills all these demons that were like, they had like their own little like Renaissance time period of vampires and demons, and they're all like living in like a secret society under like a country or something. But honestly, 6 out of 10, not a bad rating for A, me not knowing anything about any of the previous films, B, it being such a niche like movie like series, and C, the acting was okay. The acting was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It wasn't too bad, especially during like filming during COVID time and just trying to get this movie done, because it felt like the presentation we got beforehand was like, yeah, this movie took a long time to make, but we're happy that we were able to make it now and get it out with the increasing technology and the camera quality and XYZ. And so I think it was just maybe like a love letter to the fans of this series. So if you're interested and you want to watch a crazy niche, like you don't know what's going to happen movie, apologies that I have kind of spoiled it throughout the whole time, but honestly, you could watch it with these spoilers, and it doesn't matter. I think it's just one of the most interesting movies that you can go watch. So if you have the opportunity to either watch it on a streaming service, which I don't know if it's on there, or even just pay like $20 to watch it, like just buy it flat outright, like I don't see why you don't. I think it's just something that if you are a like 20 to 30-year-old and you're hanging out with friends and you're doing something stupid in your house, right? Why not play this movie and just laugh at it, laugh with your friends? Maybe somebody might really like it and they really want to just continue watching it and talking about it. I don't know. It's one of those. I feel like it better in groups, because I went with my sister and I went with my friend Christian, and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, what is going on? And I think that's what makes it a more pleasant experience. So I think when I rate movies, I think it's like I give it 2 grades. How is it from A to B, like start to finish, story wise, character wise, and then how is it as an experience with my friends? So if I were to rate this, I'd probably give the story maybe like a 5 out of 10, because I don't know any of the other movies, and it doesn't really give you that much information regarding those because it is a prequel. So it was a little confusing to me regardless. But I believe that as a sitting down with people movie is probably like a 7 out of 10. So that's what 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 out of 20. Not bad when you're looking at it that way. So that was today's Idle Talk mini and kind of discussion and review of this movie, Subspecies 5. Subspecies 5, Blood Rises. So, reminder, buy a tote. Link down below, and I'll see you next time.